Let's take a quick look at how to record an input return to a Prepay account in Traction. To do this, go to the Accounting tab in the menu bar and select Account Register. Select your account. Next, click the Add New button. Then select the Add New Payment option from the drop-down list, which will open a new payment transaction window. In the Payment Transaction window, select the contact that you previously entered a prepay with and who you will be returning the input to. Next, enter the transaction date, payment method, and reference number if applicable. Then from the Type drop-down list, select Inputs. From here, select the account. In this example, I am returning chemicals. Next, enter the supply input you are returning by selecting the item from your Chemical Inputs drop-down list. Then select the crop year for the input returned. Next, enter the quantity you are returning as a negative value, then enter the cost per unit. This will then calculate the total negative cost for this input being returned. Once you have this information filled out, select the Add Row button to enter a credit for your Prepay account. To enter the offsetting prepay, select Prepay Expense from the Type drop-down list, then select the prepay account that correlates to the returning input for your prepay. In this example, since I am returning chemicals, I am selecting Chemicals Expense Ag Co-op. Next, enter the amount you wish to credit back to the Prepay chemical account. In this example, since the difference between what is being returned and amount going back to the prepay, the transaction total is $0. After you have completed the prepay expense line, it is recommended that you enter a memo. You can also upload an image to this transaction if you would like. After reviewing your entries, select the Save button in the bottom right corner of the screen. After selecting Save, you will be prompted to confirm saving a $0 transaction. In this case, please select Yes. Next, you will be asked if you want to update your input cost for this input as well as any field records that use this input in the selected crop year. Please select the Yes button to update the cost and complete saving your prepaid return. Your returned input is now removed from your available chemical inventory, and you have increased your available balance of chemical prepay with your supplier. For more useful tips, please visit the Traction Knowledge Center.